Okay, hello. Happy Monday. I'm Alli, and at long last, we are getting back to Dishonored. I think we're almost done with it. Loud. Okay. So. Dunwall Sewer. Back to the Hound Pits. Right? Let's see. How do I...
You can't kill her with a sword. Not with a sword, you can't.
Can't kill her with a sword.
What's wrong? Can't you find shit up?
Oh, rats. Alright, so Slackjaw was saying...
What will I write on your skull?
There's a cameo.
Get rid of her forever. I know the cameo don't look like her, but it's supposed to be her when she was young. That's where she gets her powers. Throw it into the furnace. Burn the cameo.
I won't go away. You can't kill me, but I can kill you. Bones of the
So I got the cameo. How do I... Alright, are we doing this? I think we're doing this. Granny was a bad person. It's Granny's cameo in the furnace. Close it.
Not
Fire it.
so easy to.
Oh, now there's rats. Oh gosh. Granny's shackled. Alright, these rats are doing me harm. Alright, Slackjaw.
Unlock me.
I need to... Oh, the master key would have done it all along.
Wanna know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time. Now ain't that funny? I owe you. This won't even the score, but it's all I got left. Luck to you, Corvo.
He gave me a crap ton of money. Yep, that's rats.
Come on! Let's get this guy! Gonna feed you die!
The rats? What? Is he alive? I don't think he is. I think he got by rats. I don't like that.
Come on! Let's get this guy! Gonna feed you to the rats! Die! Rats! Go! Get out of me!
Alright, Slackjaw. You did not get got by rats. You can manage that. Explorer's Journal. Excerpt from the Journal of an Explorer and Natural Philosopher. Dr. Hasian's interpretations of the Pandyssian carvings are the height of ignorance. The core theme is not renewal, but dire warning. The central figure is not a benign spirit, it is clearly a monster, and the jewel a type of fetish, the key to its dark potency, perhaps. The panels should be read as follows. The hero figure steals the jewel from the monster and casts it into an unquenchable fire. Thus the monster is made mortal, and the hero is able to slay it, breaking the cycle of terror. Note scrawled in the margins. Vera has taken an inordinate interest in my field manuals. Such appetites are unseemly in a lady of her station. I shall have to reprimand her. Second note, written in a different hand. So dreary, dreary, dearie. Thanks, Vera, as Granny Rags. She took things into her own hands. Is this the Leviathan's Sorrow? Excerpt from a report on a treatise banned by the Rudshore Trade Council. Little is known of Pecati, credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. 01. Enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beasts in the wild after a natural and free life cycle, Pecati offers no solutions for where these massive, malevolent creatures might be pastured. 02. Dissolution. Laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Pecati actually uses the term families. 03. Harmony. Drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is, in reality, the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us. Includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brutes, a notion refuted by seamen who return to shore, wide-eyed with tales of the whale's savagery. 04. Disruption. Here Pecati is on his weakest footing, issuing up feverish warnings against the displacement or transference of natural beasts from their native environments. I think Pecati was probably right. Alright, here we go. It's Master Key. Getting me all kinds of stuff. Alright, looks like I need to...
Emily banged her head in the confusion. They dragged her crying into the waiting boat. She called your name.
I don't like it. I got a map. Ah, map worth money. Earth Sextant. 50 coins worth. Alright, so we got runes all over the place. Street boys.
You find your way into such interesting places, Corvo. At the eye of the storm, raging between Granny Rags and this man who has lived his whole life with a cleaver in one hand and a bottle in the other. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you? Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose.
A little more innocence.
And Dowd, you just killed the greatest assassin of the age. Did you do it for love of the Empress or Emily? Or was it the primal desire to rise above other men? Do you even know why?
Because he was a bad dude. Alright. I don't think I want to go backtrack for that rune. If it's ahead of me, I'll grab it, but... where? Return drain. Oh my, this is quite the current. think I've got a key for the sewer gate. Is anybody around?
Nice.
Good old master key. Getting all the things. Who is this? Like river crusts. Forgotten her name, but I think she's friendly, and that looks like Samuel. All right.
Did they take him?
Yes, he's safe.
That's such good news. Our boy is safe. This position. He says
The
to
boat
bring
captain was
bottle.
decent. Your cousin was on board. We can lay low and meet them tomorrow. Leave with the next group.
All right, we can share this apple tonight. In a week, we'll be on Addie's farm in Morley. I know you never liked Morley, but the three of us will be together.
That's all that matters. Pass me by. All the others, down with the sickness. Don't do that, please. I wouldn't come no closer. I ain't been feeling too well. If you know anyone who's still
I don't
paying
have anything
workers,
to
I'm
take.
your man. All these rats crawling all over us.
Sir, have you seen my husband? His name's Jake. He had on a blue shirt.
Blue shirt Jake. You're not Jake.
All these rats crawling all over everything. All these rats crawling all over everything.
Is that a rune just lying there?
This whole place has gone to the hounds. I told her to keep the
All
children
these
inside.
rats crawling all over everything.
You are like the rivermen. They spread their nets wide and pull up all manner of things. The sweet, the deadly, poisonous. All together in one catch.
How did it pass me by? All the others, down with the sickness.
Down with the sickness.
Have you seen my wife? Dark hair, about this tall. It was Sarah.
Lots of people missing, folks.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Go out that way. Oh, this little switchback kind of interesting.
Doctors from the other aisles. I don't believe it.
I guess it's just a few walls. Alright, up and out. I don't like rib crusts. They spit sizzling poison everywhere. And where am I supposed to get to? Ah. Alright. Can I, like, crawl through that? Get around it somehow? Okay, this'll do. I see a person up there. Nope, it's just a red painted piece of metal. Money. Not that I really need coin at this point. A bunch of nasty food. Alright. Oh. There we go. Almost. Come on. Okay. Outsider walks among us. Alright, I think it's time. We're at the sewer. Alright, what awaits us at the Hound Pits? So, 1 hostile killed, 4 civilians killed. I guess it's counting the rats. Dead or unconscious bodies found 2. World chaos, low. Hello, Cecilia.
Please, no. Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
Bad business.
Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too. I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
Strong woman, that
Lydia's
Lydia.
the only one who ever showed me any kindness.
Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left out.
That's what a ration.
What? Apparently, tall boys can see through bushes. That's not fair.
No trousers. Nasty furry Phil.
Please, no. Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood
Some
behind
bonus.
them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too. I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died. Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness. I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed. I can hide here for as long as it takes. Seems that no one is safe when a man is that close to a prize like the throne.
Rumph. Alright. Grab these. Quick save.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party tonight. This was only a day last week. We were making it tonight. Look at this mess. Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left out.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
The criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer. Ever closer until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about him? Who's he got up against?
I like that I'm the ghost story. Oh, I'm Don't Flame. Thank you for the raid. Let's get a shout out here. Just a moment. How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Alli, and we're playing Dishonored tonight. Maybe even finishing it. Oh, thank you for doing the shout out, Vandy. All right. I'm zoomed in. I think I'm mighty close. Finish it, Pog. What's this? Prototype blueprints. Huh. Used to be a desk in here.
Could the city get any worse? Indeed, I believe so.
Oh, it's rumbling because the tall boy's walking around. They've decided to clear out in a hurry. Do I go up? I think if I know that Emily's up here, I want to check on her safety. But hope that's not a wrong choice.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Those uptight. We think Piero Joplin's inside. Crackpot, natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time.
It's a lot of guards.
I'll bet my commission is in that.
A lot of guards.
So, but I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Be careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. The servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small bore pistol. Looks like Corvo ran amok before he left.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying. Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Yes,
Don't
of
walk
course.
at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire, and he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
I like lurk in the rafters. Maybe not.
Nice.
Where are they going? Coming all the way down? Which one's sleep darts? Coming all the way down. Did make a bunch of noise.
Stop messing around and come out away. More men! Like him! Fire!
Ah! Okay.
Nice.
Guy on this level, but the ones up above are all set. Let's see. Just them snooze a bit on the stairs, that's fine. That's not Emily, that's a letter. Corvo, remember before when I mentioned a special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope when you get back you see this and like it. I'd like to take it to Dunwall Tower with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Daniel was whispering to Callista about a flare launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. I heard the Admiral tell the others we are leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on King Sparrow Island. I hope you get back before then. Alright. Okay. So, the plot is mighty thick. Alright, I should check my chamber. That's the hallway. This is my chamber. Okay, so got Havelock. I don't know quite what the best order to do this will be, because I'm pretty sure confronting Havelock will kick off a whole sequence of events. Oh, they're trying to assault Hero's workshop. Okay. Oh, wait, that's an arc pylon, isn't it? Why isn't it killing me? Somebody see me? Ah! Forgot this was here. Maybe didn't even know. Possible for me to get there.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too,
A
but Havelock
pacifistic
spared
arc
me.
wall.
Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him.
Did she give me a flare gun?
The city watch is everywhere out there. But I don't even care if they find me anymore. I saw Samuel on the river earlier.
The
I'm sure he'll
compulsive
take you to Emily.
bard.
One last trip, I expect. I had one job. Take care of Emily.
And how's it doing, Del? How's it going? How are you doing? How's it doing? Yes. Callista, fret not. I believe there is still hope for Emily and Dunwall. I don't believe Corvo is gone. I'll be searching the river for him, but if you catch wind of him, shoot up a flare using the launcher I placed in Emily's tower, and I'll make my way back as quickly as I can. Keep this tower locked and take care of yourself. Emily is gonna need you when this is over. Samuel.
I tried as best I could. Go after Emily. I'll be fine. I really can't believe they did this, but if they were willing to kill to get what they wanted, I guess they'd be willing to do anything.
Alright, so this is the signal for Samuel. I think I want to wait to use that. Can't speak her brain either. Overdid it outside doing the lawn in 90-degree heat, so you're very fatigued and have a mild headache. That sounds yucky. I did go for a walk today, but it was mostly in the shade, so glad of that. Where do I put this guy? Alright. And it was mighty hot today. Okay, so we've got Samuel, we've got Havelock, we've got Piero. I think I want to try to get to Piero next.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level. couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you
about the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from...
the river crusts, yes, I'd guess. But I think our approaches may reinforce each other. This is what we've been lacking thus far.
It's good to see that they're getting along.
Well, I knew it was too good to be true. Seems that the conspiracy tried to use old Piero for their own gain and then discard him. But they have erred and delivered to me an ally almost as brilliant as myself. Old Sokolov and I will hold up here until we can blast the ruffians outside and make for the Academy.
Well then.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies.
That's why the arc
This
pylon...
arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there.
Well, it's not.
You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us.
Indeed,
we can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
Well, hopefully it's not the ashes solution.
Astonishing! The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Put them all to sleep.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Alright, where do we have whale oil tanks? Also, I'm low on health, so I'm gonna eat all of your food. So, yeah, I suppose using the burn them to ashes option would have changed our chaos graph. Just low, high chaos.
All that remains is plugging in the whale oil tanks to power it. Will you do the honors?
So, do I do this before I go talk to Havelock? I think I should. Alright. Where's the socket for this? Oh, it must be on the roof. Look, as long as I don't drown them in whale oil and then feed them to rats, it can't be that chaotic. Alright. Pylon receptacles. Oh, I gotta do 3. Oh, two of them are already. Was right.
Simply amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
This should be a medieval game? Wait, there's... I missed it. There's a picture of my face in the bolting holding up the ducts? Where was it? How did I miss it? Oh, Corvo's faith. Okay. I was like, they put his face there? Ah, no, just Dishonored. It's, I mean, it's kind of a Renaissance-y sort of. I guess it's sort of like it picks some stuff from Renaissance, some stuff from Victorian, and some kind of fairly modern stuff. Why, yes, why shouldn't I take your nonsensical brain rambling seriously? So, interestingly, Dishonored was made by a team largely the same as those from Looking Glass Studios. Cthulhu London with Assassins. Yeah. Alright, Havelock's Orders to the Guard. So Looking Glass Studios made Thief the Dark Project, which was a lot more medieval than this. But it still had some kind of steampunk aspects to it. So, kind of a cool blending of themes and eras. Anachronistically blended. Captain Manning, we've tracked the conspiracy to the Hound Pit's pub. Search the premises for the natural philosophers Piero Joplin and Anton Sokolov. Do what you must to secure all materials related to the enhanced arc pylon they have been constructing. Question them thoroughly, and once you are certain you have everything they know of the pylon, execute them both. Bring the pylon to me, along with his papers and recordings. They may be two of the greatest minds of our age, but they're also traitors who conspired with Corvo to bring down this empire. I'm keeping Empress Emily Caldwin with me at the lighthouse on King Sparrow Island until we're certain that Corvo and his fellow conspirators have been properly dealt with. Lord Regent Havelock. Well, that escalated quickly. You could probably really easily run Blades in the Dark in the Thief world, considering Blades is basically Dishonored with the numbers filed off, and Dishonored is Thief with the numbers filed off. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, in the one Blades in the Dark game I've played in, I named my character Gable as a nod to Garrett from Thief the Dark Project. Alright, so I guess, should I signal Samuel? I think that's the next thing to do. We gotta get to King Sparrow Island. I really should play the others in the Thief series, like Thief 2 and, what is it, the Machine Age. And also replay Thief 2014. Alright, so these guys are these guys. Just all figuring out mechanisms and stuff. Alright. Hello, Callista.
Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here. But there's no way I can help Emily the way you can. I saw Samuel on the river.
I'm playing Thief 2014
sure
right
it'll
now.
take you where you need
Yeah.
to go. One last
Yeah.
trip, I expect.
I loaded the wrong game and didn't realize. It's just, they're so similar.
Havelock is a power-hungry bastard. I can't stand the thought of her in his dirty hands. He knew you wouldn't let him use her.
Alright, meet Samuel on the beach. Oop. I want to be on the other side of the tower. That's okay. Look at all these guys snoozing. Snooze, snooze. Okay. All right, Samuel, let's get this done.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it.
I knew it.
We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do?
He might panic.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Alright. That's right, Samuel. It never pays to bet against me, so do not do it. I would hate to put you on the list. Alright. Well, alright. Doing pretty well on the low chaos here. The light at the end.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort, the gatehouse. Then there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again.
Yep.
Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me. I knew you were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. The battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, Samuel. Alright, we got gear and a map. Alright, so King Sparrow Fort is the main part of the island, and the lighthouse is on the far side. Alright. Well, here we are. Another potential romance arc ruined by the lack of needed development by cowardly devs. Are you talking about Corvo / Samuel? Or like when Emily comes of age, he's like, what about that old dude in the boat? In a braver world, Corvo and Samuel get to make out before every mission. Alright, so what kind of reconnaissance can I do here? Alright. Are people patrolling? Is this rock too slippery for me to go on? One guy under the balcony, that guy on those rocks. To kill someone, then pull the knowledge from their brain using occult arts and feasting on the meat noodles. Maybe I could do that. The ultimate reconnaissance. What does this go? Ooh, bolts and a rewire tool. Handy. Alright. There are dudes everywhere. The harborside entrance is heavily guarded. Arc pylon. Oh no, it's like a missile turret. Eek. Well. That type of reconnaissance is not so good. I feel like they don't like me. Yeah, weird though. How's it going, Killer's Assist? I might be able to get up on the platform of that. Alright, that shuts that down. Drink the whale oil from the canister. And I become Mecha Corvo. Whole tank. Just thought you'd pop in and say hi. So, hi. Yeah. Glad you popped in and said hi. And hi back. Alright, so that missile turret is disabled now. Kinda want to go in through that drain pipe. That seems like the super duper stealthy way. Where is the guy? That guy. Come on. Wonder what sort of viscosity whale oil has. It looks like it's pretty viscous. Like probably axle grease. Processed refines. Is it thick like a syrup or more like an aioli sauce? Also, is it spreadable on toast? These asking the important questions here. Like, I've not seen any whale oil toast around, but maybe that's just because nobody's thought of it yet. It glows and it blows up when it gets shocked. So I mean, the desert whale is pretty excellent, and in our world, whales are mighty cute. In this world, I think the whales are still cute, but also kind of in a horrifying way. They got tentacles and stuff. But there was a book about a guy who was trying to preserve the whales in Risk of Rain 2 are so damn adorable. I don't know if I've seen whales in that. Guys, my chops are far too fancy for him to stay awake. Introduced in the latest expansion. Got it. Alright. Harbor Wall of Light. Yeah, let's turn that off. What's this? Bundle of papers. Alright. Gotta take care of this dish. Lather him with whale oil so people will think he passed out getting drunk on it. I mean, seems like a good feint. No one will believe him. Be like, dude, you were drunk on whale oil. Don't even try to pretend. I like that there's an upper area here, but not really much to do from it. That dude guarding this one too. Guy up there. Guy down below. Nobody on this level. Okay. I don't have the control room key. Where can I get that? Each time I'm looking up at the rafters here, I'm thinking about the D&D session like yesterday where what he said, I look up and Nafi said, okay, roll initiative. Sometimes the ceiling is where the horrors live. Ooh, missed the elixir. I'm all full up on those. Okay, I think I need to go back outside. This just got me access to the whale oil canisters. This guy didn't have a key to it. So, what do we do out here? Want to go harbor side or other side? Couple of rats there. Hopefully it's not a swarm. Dare I leave this guy with the 2 white rats? Yeah, I'll probably be alright. Guys around here. This game be better or worse if you could dress up as guards and walk around? I think it'd be quite different. I feel like Hitman kind of has that particular, got your adult grape juice, that a fancy phrase for wine. Like, I think I like the stealth the way it is, where you can't disguise yourself, but you are pretty sneaky. Alright, that guy's gonna turn soon. Yeah, so basically, if I cast something and then let the blue bar recharge, I get all of my blue stuff back. But if I do like a couple castings in a row, I can still regenerate part of it, but the previous like part that went down is gone forever. This is gonna be a risky play here. Where do I put this guy? Uh-oh, is that guy seeing me? No. All sleep darts, yes please. Alright, where does this hatch go to? I don't think I want to go down there just yet. Alright. This arc pylon is not powered, it looks like. Eat him. Oh, wrong game, that's RimWorld. Eat him down the hatch. I do enjoy some RimWorld.
Huh?
Uh-oh. That attract the attention of anybody else? So this is kind of the land side. Not even a test toss? Back to lurk. Thanks for stopping by, Killer's Assist. Alright. Down into the hatch, I think is next place to go. So, test toss of what, though? There's a man there. Ah! Ah! Okay, there's an arc pylon over there.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, test toss the body to make sure the arc coil is off. I know I turned it off. So I probably shouldn't be like messing about down there, since there is an active arc pylon still. I think it's gonna go through here. Stuff like that doesn't. Yeah, that. Thankfully, the arc pylons don't 100% wreck me. All right. Dude there. Everybody else is far away. That looks like an overseer, mask and all. want it. And he's doing the Macarena. Control room key, yes. Alright. Out of order. Okay, more skulking about. Opened by a lever elsewhere. What is this, a Dark Souls game? Ah! I think I want to go up. What? I guess I can't go up there. Drank him in the nuts to be sure he's staying down. Eek. Anybody in here? Well, there are people. Wow. Ah, I see Vandris is retaliating for the shout out.
Stupid god.
Oh, Alli playing Dishonored. Okay. No! Was that close enough to the nuts? I'm all out of trank darts. I hate it when I screw up the mandatory nap time by not being close enough. She didn't go it. That was the navel. We should raid Alli after this stream. We can keep watching Dishonored. I mean, that'd be pretty cool if we could. Alright, are these hatches openable? Caution, high pressure. It's like you punched out my enemy to get back at me. Or maybe it's like a cycle of shoutouts. You shout out Vandris. Del shouts out Vandris. Vandris shouts out Naffy. Naffy shouts out who would Naffy shout out? We gotta perpetuate this cycle of shouting. An impressive display of strength. In the zone. Well then. I see what's happening here. Ooh, slow. Yeah, you can't give me a black eye if I give myself a black eye first. This one. Next time, Gadget. Where is this guy? Uh-oh. Crap. I'm stuck on stuff. Alright. Joe is cackling about all the fluff he is getting. Please don't die of diabetes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guy about to see me? Alright, now we go. Okay. Hopefully I am mandatory now timing my way in the right direction. I felt a heartbeat. That's close by. Joe is a good egg. Hopefully there are no river crusts down here. It's a rune. Alright. I have how many runes? I have 10 runes. Let's increase agility for 3 runes. Yeah. And bend time costs 8 runes and I have 7. Okay. So next rune we can get more bent, more time bending. Avatar the Last Time Bender. I felt a heartbeat. Let me just whip out my heart that I carry around and see what it says. Actually, what does the voice say? So if I do that and then splash down... Hi rats. Alright. Do the lighthouse elevator. Hopefully there's not another patrol dude right behind this one. Alright, I shouldn't drop him in the water because of brown. That seems like a good spot. Alright. Any info here? No. What do we have for sight lines here? Quite a few dudes around. There's a key on the wall. I want that key.
Stupid goddamn.
I think I'm probably gonna make noise when I jump off this. Maybe not. That guy's looking right at me though. Ah! That's a wall of light. Okay. Don't can walk through with him. I don't know about that. That sounds hazardous.
Seen anything scary?
Blow off.
Okay, I'll give it a try. But like, oh, I gotta go all the way down again. I put him. But like, he's got some kind of pass key. Sounds plausible. Nope, didn't work with that guy. So, I wonder if that. I mean, it sounds like a cool mechanic that maybe only works for certain guys, or oh yeah, maybe, or maybe that they added it in Dishonored 2. Yeah. Alright, so this guy's like at the desk. For that. 5 bits. Thank you for the bits, Big Slap. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. $15 bits. A total of 20 bits. Alright, is this guy by himself? He is. Got a book. Hey buddy, I want to read that. 10 more bits. 30 bits. Where does book go? I wanted to read the book, but it's vanished. Alright, onward and upward. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot about the key on the wall. Where was that? That was a little lower. How many bits does it take to get a hype train? Can't recall if I've ever had a hype train before. Here's the key. I've certainly participated in hype trains. I remember doing a hype train for Notary one time. Bits or 1 sub by 3 different people. Nice. Alright, where do I put this guy? Ooh, coin. Alright. Delirium End is the hype. Alright, this place is kind of spooky. Spooky and industrial. About as thrilling as a lazy afternoon summer nap. I mean, naps are great, but I guess you could certainly say that they're not especially high energy. Alright, is that guy looking this way? Alright, if I go under. Alright, I don't want to rewire it because that would kill the guy up there.
Huh?
Crap.
Someone get over here! Get around! Where'd he go?
Keep skulking around.
I mean, skulk around is what I do.
Oh, I'll find you.
I just want blood, all of the blood. I'm pretty sure rewiring arc pylons is lethal
When I find you, it's going to be
to
bad.
whoever gets caught by them.
No, something's up. I guess everything's tickety-boo.
Tickety boo.
I know you're here. I know you're here somewhere.
I just like this. Where did the guy go?
Stop now!
No, no. Swami. Rewiring them is not lethal. If people choose to walk through arc walls without testing the IFF has been changed, that's on them. They made their choice. That's an arc pylon though, and his patrol goes right past it. Alright, this guy.
Okay, you assassin, help! Witchcraft!
Witchcraft. Batcraft. The patrol he chooses to do. Yeah, that's I mean,
Where are you?
it's a way of looking at it.
Full done already. I know
Doggone it.
where you are.
Alright, where else can I... It hurts. No.
Take that!
What? There's a parry to throat chop to choke out for non-lethal takedowns. Nice. Yeah, because like once in this one, once they're alerted, it's all over for me. All right, where? I think. That guy just T-posing to show dominance. Darn it.
Something weird. What? Get around this guy! At his legs! Present yourself. Don't make me find you.
Don't make me find you,
Got you
huh?
now. Someone get over here.
Ah! I'm just gonna stare at him and T-pose. Oh, roll intimidation with advantage. Alright. There's gotta be a way to do this more effectively. What is that guy's route? Hangs out. Oh, he's leaning on a railing. Coming down the stairs. Alright. Up to the lighthouse. He's like, those guys down there can see my butt. Good. Good. Alright, it's a fancy elevator. Glass and everything. And it goes up and up and up. We are now very high above the ground. He worked hard for that cake. Let him show it off. The beefiest of cakes.
Nice. Indeed, I believe so.
I'm just gonna put this guy in the elevator. Hopefully that's the right thing to do. You want a butt show over there? Move from that spot. Around to see if there are any other ways up and around. Might be able to like go on the roof of the elevator and rafter. Should drink a blue potion or two. This is rather acrophobic. I do. Oh, that's. I don't think that's gonna be feasible. I need to get higher up somehow. Alright, here I am in the open air. So low on blue juice. I only have 8 more mana potions left. Glass roof like a greenhouse.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Never doubt it.
Never doubt it. What is that? That's an odd position to be sleeping. We need somebody drunk. Yeah, they have some kind of air exchanger. Can I get? That is not helping. Might have to smash the glass. This feels so precarious. Ah! Like that. Oh my goodness. So, not fall that far again. Although it looked like I could sort of like go around on this greenish. No! I could go on the greenish bit a certain amount, but not the whole way. Alright.
Now.
Ah. He took the quick way down. Must have forgot his hat. Okay. So, if I don't screw this up, I can get...
Find the outsider. I need more men.
I see. He was leaning forward to take a whiz, and that's... More bits! More bits! Alright. So clearly, I need to be a little bit more patient. Yeah, alright. Do a backflip? I don't know if I can do a backflip. Is that, do I need to climb to the green part and go around there? Is that backflip territory? So how did I get there before? I went on the roof of this. And those up. Oh, stretch. Stretch is good. Thank you for the redemption. Got to do the stretchy stretch. I certainly cannot do a backflip in real life. Alright. So. There. And thank you for the follow. And all the bits. Many, many bits. Hooray! I think I've lost count. We're at maybe 35? It's true. Dell is the voice of bloodiness. Alright, so where was... Hydrate. In order to hydrate, I'm gonna have to refill my glass. So, empty glass. I will do so. Magic of the kitchen faucet. I return with full glass. Alright. So. I hope I don't drown from drinking glasses of water. That would be frightening. Uh-oh.
Huh? Damn!
I goofed that up real hard. Okay. More hydrate. Alright, I need in-game as well. Alright. More hydrate. Okay.
Where are you?
I can't quite play one-handed. Have the glass in hand the entire time.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Okie dokie. What is this? The fourth hydrate. Okay.
I know you're here.
I want to get inside somehow. More bits.
Oh, I'll find you.
So,
Where are you?
I kind of feel like
All right.
I should be able to climb up and over. Aha! Okay. Now we're making progress. Now we're cooking with whale oil. Dudes. See any dudes? I think I do want to go inside. How many bananas in a pack of ham? I don't know. Sounds like a horrifying smoothie ingredient list. Like a bunch of bananas and a pack of ham. Put them in the blender. Make it go. Alright. Any point to getting all the way out? They just keep coming. Bits and bits and bits. Okay, this is all the higher that particular ramp goes. Crane up here. To that roof. Cannot. Can get there. Out. Not really. Do you know how to scramble nuts? That smoothie ingredients too? Just got ham, bananas, nuts, all in the blender. I guess maybe I don't want to be up this high yet. Warning, risk of falling. More bits. Thank you for all the bits. There's a life preserver. Wait, what is this? Which do? It lifts me. This is interesting. Hop on this cable? Can. Alright. So all this complexity of level here. Who is David? Good question. Is David? Oh, several people named David. Almost all of them go. I think I'm up too high. That is a fancy light. Looks like that bugs too. Coming? Getting quiet around here.
Remember when this was just a dream shared by a few angry have repented. Neglected youngest son, bullied by your brother. Martin, such a clever. The talents wasted until he found fate. Callista, nursemaid. Bitter, dejected from the academy. Samuel, the useless old man, hungry for purpose. Couldn't be with us today.
Is the tall guy behind me?
This is all Martin's.
Talking about Nicolas Cage?
We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid. Yes. Always too sure that was the problem. Never hesitated. Too sure of what I wanted. Too sure of what I wanted to do when other men stopped to consider.
Death to the traitors. Might.
I know Corvo's coming for me just like he came for the others. Crossing the island below like it was nothing.
More bits.
Only a question of how and when. I'm lacking accountability. It's all falling apart. All the steps that led us here made sense. When I was young, I went to sea. Took command of a ship and made aimless men into sailors. Made a collection of boats into a navy.
I think Death to the Traitors is the right answer. I want to know where Emily is first, though.
No compromise. Never showed mercy. Never showed weakness. I showed the world what mattered. Will and vision. And not being afraid of getting dirty. And now, I'll lose it all to a man with a faster sword hand. Or is it that he has a slower sword hand? There's something wrong with the world. It'll make a good story for the history. I'll have a good epitaph. In his time, he commanded a noble lord, a high overseer, and empress. The man who brought down a title. Admiral Havelock, son of the high ocean.
Son of the high ocean. So that looks like who. Are Martin and Pendleton already dead? Now slice the penis? I don't know if it's time yet. I gotta find Emily first. Or maybe... she's gotta be around here somewhere. Do I have a zoom lens? I do. They're looking pretty still. I think they are. They haven't moved at all. Get sliced. Alright, so... yeah, they're dead.
Where are you? You have to let me out. I'm the Empress. Who is that? Admiral Havelock? If you don't let me out, I'm going to make you stand in a corner until you learn how to behave. Corvo? Who's there?
Alright, I need to find the key. Alright. So Havelock didn't have the key on him. Yep. Pendleton and Martin are dead. Possibly poisoned. Guess I can use night sight to see where there might be. Coins. Derek. Alright. Somewhere around here there's gotta be a key. Favorite scary movie? We'll say the one that scared me the most was Event Horizon.
Look out. Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
No guards out there. What's your favorite scary movie? And I like to joke that A Star is Born, starring Lady Gaga and what's his name? Guy that voiced Rocket Raccoon. Come on, no. Shazam. That's not a scary movie. You've never seen Shaq act. Oh. Admiralty and the Fleet. Excerpt from a book on naval hit. Bradley Cooper, that's the one. While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol, with its long, proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol, hoping to someday captain such a ship. And family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwall. Crews can be seen working their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies such as the Greaves Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. Alright. Anyhow, the reason I call A Star is Born a horror movie is because it's about manipulation and kind of people following their ambitions to the detriment of people around. Alright, what do we got here? Audiograph player.
We've done such things. Cowardly things that I'm ashamed of. How could anyone ever forgive us? Would they? Even if things are better? No, that's not how it works. Once the bureaucrats step in, everything gets muddy. If anyone ever knew, we'd all lose our heads for this. So no one can know. And could we ever control Emily with Corvo around? That's the question that sticks in my mind. We need to make our final move, and we need to make it cleanly. No loose ends. Only a few in the know. The ones with the most to lose.
Alright. It's pegs in the billiards table. That's interesting. Okay, so we still haven't found the key.
Dice.
Dark vision again. Oh, many bits. There like a secret way through. Read this book on a glass table. The lighthouse. Sometimes I'm oblivious. Emily's room key. Ah, it's right there on the table. Alright.
Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
Yes, you will. Light at the end. Hostiles killed 1, civilians killed 0, alarms rung 0, dead or unconscious bodies found 0. Still sticking pretty good, pretty well to that low chaos. The end.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin I will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is, with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about by your hand.
Oh, that patient doesn't look too happy. Good to see Samuel's okay.
In decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector. Farewell, Corvo.
I got an achievement just dark enough. I wonder if that has to do with my chaos level. Nice. An age of peace that lasted until we got the money for Dishonored 2. Sorry, Corvo. Yeah. That's a good question. What is the next Monday game? I could roll right into Dishonored 2. And why is it Minesweeper? It's a blast from the past. Minesweeper. Could bounce back to the Thief series. Windows XP Pinball. Ah. Such storytelling, such drama. Wow. It's the story of one pin and a shiny ball that wants to hit all the bumpers. So let's see, options are Dishonored 2, the Thief series, Thief 2014, Deus Ex Human Revolution, something else. How does voice work in this game? I'd already scrolled by, but some pretty big names. So Piero was voiced by Brad Dourif, and Granny Rags was voiced by Susan Sarandon. Let's see, there was another like big name. Forgetting it right now. I guess we got a couple of weeks to figure out what's next. Probably make a list in Discord and see. There's a good-sized QA department. Ensuring a lot of quality. So, while these credits are scrolling, do we have a raid? Somebody that we want to raid tonight? Sometimes Noder's on, but it looks like he's not on tonight, or at least not yet. The credits just keep on going. I guess that makes sense for AAA game studios. There's a lot of people that work on a game. I like this music. It sounds harpsichordy. It might just be piano, but it's that kind of plucked quality to it. All right. Oh, there's Noder. I guess we just had to be a bit patient. So I'm gonna tab out of this. I think that's gonna stop the music, but the credits will. Oh, they froze. Oh well. Anyhow, let's go raid Notorious BLT. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time. I enjoyed finally rescuing Emily and ushering in an age of peace until Dishonored 2. Anyhow, and we'll see about what to play next. Take care.